Now, here on this program, just a little while ago, earlier this month on April 3rd, I made a prediction that the Republicans basing their entire strategy on running against Obamacare in November of 2014 is a bad idea. In fact, here, let's show you that prediction. Let me tell you something right now. I now believe that the Republicans are in the middle of a historic miscalculation. They were positive, because they live in their own bubble, in their self-deluded world, that Obamacare was a disaster and the people of America hate it, okay? And that they would run their entire campaign in 2014 against Obamacare. We're still in April. By the time they have the election in November, I think millions of Americans will have tried and went, that wasn't so bad. I'm actually paying less in a lot of instances. In most instances, they're paying less. I'm even surprised by that, okay? And they're getting more coverage. Sometimes they're getting coverage when they didn't have any. So you're going to base your political campaign on taking away that insurance from people? All right, now 3 short weeks later, let's see what happened, and if in fact it was a historic miscalculation. Now look, 3 weeks is a lot shorter than I anticipated. As you saw in there, I thought that people would need a chance to try it, and that the numbers would get better and better for Obamacare, and a worse and worse idea to try to run against it. Well, already we have some set of numbers in. There's some chance that I might have been onto something. First of all, the polls conducted by the New York Times and Kaiser Family Foundation showed Democratic Senators Kay Hagan in North Carolina, Mary Landrieu in Louisiana, and Mark Pryor in Arkansas, as well as likely Democratic nominee Allison Lundgren Grimes in Kentucky, either in an essential dead heat or leading their Republican competitors. Now, wait a minute. I thought those were all red states that Obama got beat badly in. And now that all those people voted for Obamacare, well, they're going to hang it around their neck and go, I got you. You got no chance of winning in this red state. Obamacare. Well, already that's not working. Already they're either tied or in the lead. And you've got so much more time for more people to get onto that program, to see the benefits of that program. I'm telling you, man, Republicans initially said that this would be Obama's Waterloo. It looks increasingly every day like it's going to be the Republicans' Waterloo. They can't let this thing go. They voted against it now over 4 dozen times, and now they're basing their entire strategy on it. Here comes an iceberg. Now, that's the Senate races, the ones that they were hoping to pick up so they can get control of the Senate. But let's look at the states where they did the Medicaid expansion under Obamacare and the ones that they didn't do the Medicaid expansion, see if there's a difference there. Well, there's 2 very red states, Arkansas and Kentucky. They happen to have Democratic governors. How are they doing? I mean, they did the Medicaid expansion that the red states didn't do that have Republican governors. So, man, they're going to be in a lot of trouble. People don't want insurance. And if you expand Medicaid and allow them to get insurance, they're going to hate that. So, as you can see, Arkansas Governor Mike Beebe, 68% approval. That is unbelievable. I can't remember the last time I saw a governor with a 68% approval. That's fantastic. What, Kentucky? That's not going to happen in Kentucky. As you can see there, Kentucky Governor Steve Beshear at 56% approval. Now, you can say there's a lot of reasons why they're doing well. They're long-serving governors, fairly popular. Well, part of the reason they're popular is because they did things like this. And one thing is clear. It's not like they implemented Obamacare, expanded Medicaid, and then people are like, oh, we hate this guy. If anything, it appears to be the opposite. Well, now, let's be fair and let's go to the red states with Republican governors. And obviously, since they blocked the Medicaid expansion and blocked more people getting insurance, they must be exceedingly popular, right? Because that's what the Republicans tell us. Well, we go to North Carolina Governor Pat McCrory. Oops, 44% disapproval, and actually only 43% approval, so he's underwater, as they say. Now, look, he had a scandal involving environmental regulation, so there's many different reasons why Republicans are unpopular, all the reasons we've stated, right? Because they don't like to regulate, they cause a mess, and then when it comes to actually for the government to do something positive, they refuse to do it. Well, let's go to Bobby Jindal in Louisiana. Come on, Louisiana, so red. And Bobby Jindal's been there forever. He's seen running for president. He must be really popular, especially because he blocked Obamacare's Medicaid expansion. As you can see, this is not going to go well for him. 40% approval, 54% disapproval, 14 points underwater. What happened? I thought the guys who blocked it were going to do great, and the guys who expanded Medicaid were going to do terrible. So far, it certainly does not appear that way. Now, Talking Points memo explains, participating in the law didn't doom the former, rejecting it didn't lift the latter. Paired with the unexpectedly good Senate results for the Democrats, the political narrative that Obamacare will carry Republicans to victory by default appears more and more shaky. Is there anybody who thought that that political narrative was totally wrong 3 weeks ago, before the polls came in? There's a lot of pundits who are full of BS on TV. That's because they go with the mainstream conventional wisdom in Washington. That's not what we do. We actually look at the facts. We look at the polling. Yes, that is relevant for which direction people are going to go. And we get a sense of where the country's heading, not where Washington wants it to head, not where conventional wisdom thinks it's heading. And that is why we are far more right than the pundits on TV, although that is damning with faint praise. And in this case, yes, running against Obamacare is going to be a terrible idea. This is not the end of the iceberg for the Republicans. This is the beginning of the iceberg that they're going to run straight into.